a lot of other tournaments. He did get to the PGR, so it's congrats to him making the PGR. I think it's his first season on here, but let's jump into the game right now. We have game 1 on Smashville, a matchup of Lucina, as you stated, for Max Ketchum, and 2 playing his Lucario. So, taking a look at this matchup, I remember in Brawl, this was a very difficult matchup for Lucario because of the range that Marth had. Now, Lucina may not have the same exact range, but I still find it maybe to be a little bit difficult for Lucario to use like his own aerials to get in. However, that's just, we're talking about like optimal play and a lot of hypotheticals. Right now, Sue has jumped out to a little bit of a lead. Max Ketchum, I feel like, is getting a little bit aggressive and kind of getting beat up for it just a little bit.
Character-wise, I believe that Lucina also can finish off Lucario around 70 to 80, maybe even around 90 with a good forward smash near the ledge.
That's true.
That would keep Lucario from being able to use his rage to its full potential because it would cut it out early.
And a lot of things that I see people who play against Lucario that are experienced in the matchup will go in either that route. Oh, took away the double jump. Still makes it back to the stage. They, like you stated, they'll go for like a cheesy early kill. Like Lucina, for example, has that very, very powerful sword. Doesn't need a tip, but can get like a charge forward smash on against Lucario on the ledge at like 70% and take the stock early, preventing him from using that rage. Oh, man.
Not only that, but it looks like Max Ketchum is also trying to go for some shield breakers and trying to get like a fully charged forward smash or a fully charged shield breaker.
And that ended up getting him punished as he loses the first stock of this set right here. He has 61%, so not a lot of rage on Lucario. Rage plus aura. But it's it's not a huge deficit. He took away the jump just there. Oh, he's going really deep.
I felt him fishing for the back air, but I feel like if he had thrown it out at that point, he probably would have killed himself.
Yeah, it was a great awareness from Sue, going like super low, still coming back. I do like that counter coming. Oh, wow. For a second, I thought he did not make it back. A little bit of a flub, but Dancing Blade does put him off stage. Wow.
He's lucky to catch.
And hits him with a stray forward tilt and out of a jump and takes that stock.
So he definitely wasn't expecting it, so he air dodged into the platform.
Yeah, and that was a great catch for Max, as he's pretty much brought this back to even. He just, again, that's kind of been his kryptonite a little bit early on in the match. He would just jump in with neutral air onto Sue's shield, and Sue's like, all right, I'll take this. Take a grab and then a couple aerials and take advantage position.
Yeah. So he's pretty much dancing around Max with momentum changing with neutral B.
I really like how Sue does like the down air to grab. It's been netting him a lot of extra percent, that little 4 or 5% that he's getting on top of the grab is definitely adding up, as he's got Max at 94%, now at 100. Oh, goes for a hard read. Max needs to, keep playing. There you go. Now he's starting to space a little bit of the tip of Lucina's sword. Granted, he doesn't have a tipper, but the edge of the sword, is netting him a lot more safety when he puts it on his shield.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot safer. Ending into the aerials right next to someone who's blocking will just end up getting you punished, but as long as you space it correctly, it's...
Oh, that's a powerful back air. He's at 59%. That's may not be maximum rage, maximum aura. However, that's enough to give Lucario a very strong set of like tools like up air and back air, and obviously his smashes. So, well done from Max Ketchum. Keeping it close. I feel like Sue had solid control of the game the whole time. However, it was pretty well played by Max. He was able to net that first stock back, and I don't know. How do you feel about him running it back on Smashville?
I feel like Battlefield might have been a good stage for Lucina as well, but if it's a player versus player type of thing, where Sue just by himself would be able to control the stage with platforms better, it might be just fine to go back here.
Yeah.
Wow, footstones.
He's really utilizing that down air, in ways that I haven't seen a lot of other Lucario players do. I mean, to be fair, I don't see a lot of Lucario players, especially in the region that we're in. However, he's bringing a lot of creativity, for the foreign eye, and I really like what we're seeing. And it's not only is it creative, it's been effective, and it's net him like a win, just like we saw previously. But he's also got a pretty, not a sizable lead, but he's got a lead right now in this game, forcing Max to approach. We just got to see if Max is going to be able to adjust and not, land on his shield so much.
67 to 96 right now, and the Aura Sphere is pretty much fully charged now.
Gets a charge of the Aura Sphere into a grab, throws him off stage.
Ooh, reverses the side B, or neutral B, and actually hits it. It looks like he's trying to be a little trickier, mixing up his momentum with neutral B.
I feel like he's mixing himself up just a little bit because he kind of crosses up Sue in his favor. And unfortunately eats a charged Aura Sphere. Losing that his first stock, looking very similar to game 1. Not a huge deficit, but a deficit nonetheless. that grab to 2 forwarders, getting him a little bit of extra percent.
Lands with an aerial, making sure he can't like block the aura spear. If he knows that's coming,
Oh, Max goes for a strong downer. Connects the sour spot of it. I guess it was a sweet spot, but it was not the spike hitbox that he wanted.
tries to go for shield breaker again. Reverse up B, almost finishing off that stock, but not quite enough. Reads the air dodge.
I respect Max's options right now. He's going for a lot of, you know, stylish moves. He could, I feel like, you know, go for maybe a drop zone back air or drop zone forward air. But, you know, I mean, to each his own. They would have the same result if they connected like that back air, taking his stock. So, a deficit nonetheless. You know, he's at 85%, but he can bring this one back. Lucina is a character with very, you know, high kill power.
Yeah.
A little bit of rage, you know, maybe catch him off guard at the ledge, get a forward smash. Because I noticed Thu has been jumping out of a lot of Max's options. Oh, does he not have a jump? Oh, he does.
Yeah,
okay. Neutral air, forward air.
Waits for the up B, but doesn't.
Back air.
Wasn't able to get a punch for that.
All right, good little amount of pressure from Max. Oh, I like that back air. That last second one he got. Can he make something out of this? Oh, he up B's in his face and gets the hitbox.
Yeah. Completely shifts stage control. Max hits his back.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
I
to be
understand the
honest.
option because I would have won him the game. Wow. Su's reading the jump, went for the up air, caught Max in an unsafe position, hit him with the Aura Sphere and took that stock, and ultimately the set. So well played by Su. Good job for Max, keeping it close both games. You know, never let the game run away from him. So that was pretty.